After making videos about the Bose S1 Pro and the Pro Plus, I got asked about the EVerse 8 in the comments. And when I looked up the specs, I was actually like, wow, that thing looks really good. And I heard great reviews. So I went out and I bought one. Right off the bat, I can say that it does feel a little heavier than the S1 Pro, but I'm making another video where I'm comparing the EVerse 8 to the S1 Pro. And spoiler alert, I'm still keeping them both. So make sure to check out that video. The link will be here when it's ready. Also, you can check at the end of the video if you want to continue to watch through this one. Got the tote bag as well. Of course, you got to protect your gear. The thing I didn't like about it at first was that it was a little bigger than the speaker, but there's a pad divider, so you can actually, it fits tight on this side, and then there's extra space. I ended up deciding I like this extra space after playing out at a party with it this weekend. But the tote bag's really nice. It's got a leathery bottom to it, plastic leathery. It's got another side pouch here. And it feels very durable. It's nice and padded. So for starts, we got this cover that can be taken off. This is just for transport. And for people who wanted 48 volts on the S1 Pro and didn't get it, the EVerse 8 does have the 48 volts, so if you use a phantom power microphone, you got it. Also, there's a port for smart devices here, USB-C. Got an aux in, Bluetooth. It also does stereo pairing if you have two of these units, so you could play music Bluetooth at the same time, but you can't do live music because there will be like a latency delay to that, and you can't do that on the S1 Pro either. The Bluetooth technology is not there yet. Then they have a wireless system as well for this, to which there's a 12 volt port on the bottom you can use. The on and off switch feels nice. Looks pretty cool. Just aesthetically, this is a pretty speaker. And then main volume, you can just do this. Use this knob here, but when you click the knob, function, you got mixer, you got basic. I'm gonna keep it on mixer. Mode, live, that's what I use, but we got music, speech, and club as well. And then for this speaker, you have to change whether you want it as a monitor, kickback, or a tripod. So if it's gonna be your main, you want it on tripod. If you want it as a monitor, obviously set as monitor. Sub, this will do an EQ cut if you have a subwoofer to pair it with. Got some basic EQs on there, and then we got a parametric EQ at different frequency ranges, so you can boost or cut at certain ranges. Then this has effects on it as well, so we got reverbs, hall, room, plate reverbs, and then there are choruses as well. I always love a good chorus. Slapback, echo, and then doubling. So those are all the effects right there. And then there's an anti-feedback as well on it. I typically don't use it because I don't like the noise suppression. I like to usually battle feedback before it becomes a problem rather than just turn this on right away. Mix outs, I guess you can decide whether this is the left or the right speaker. Bluetooth. And then storage, so you could store multiple settings depending on what room you're in or how you're gonna use this. And then recall, that's what you do after you make the storage. You can just click it from there. So I used this in a lobby at a hotel as a monitor, and it sounded really great. I think that it has the full lows that I'm looking for out on my kick stomp box. And there was also a lot of clarity, so I could hear myself in the mix. The hotel lobby that I'm playing is notoriously ambient, and so you really do have to have a good monitor mix or else you're not going to be able to hear your tune that well. And then the second spot I brought it over the weekend was a private party. And the thing about going into somebody's house is you can't really bring a cart through their house. You got to go like over stairwells and stuff like that. And so when I go into a house, there's this extra, I have to carry every speaker like this, and normally I'd have my QSCs. And I'm like, wow, it'd be really nice to have another one of these Bose S1 Pros. But then I was like, instead of getting that, I want to try something new. So I went with the EVerse 8. So one, I could talk about it on YouTube, but also because I heard really good things. And if I liked this more, I was just gonna keep this and get rid of the Bose. At the private party, this was my main speaker. I didn't notice any level where I felt like this wasn't getting loud enough. The EVerse 8 performed every bit as good as, like if my QSC was up on the stand or this was up there, I don't think I could really pick what I liked more as far as sound in that room. This has 100 degrees of sound going up and down and side to side. So it's a very wide spread of sound, which is awesome. So I had my tote bag on. This had some stuff in it, had that speaker there. I had my S1 Pro backpack on, and then that was my monitor. If I were to pick what one would be the monitor, I would say the S1 Pro would be the monitor. This would be the main. If you'd want to get two EVerse 8s, because they also make a bag that fits two of them in it, and it would be really nice looking to roll up in there with one bag that has two speakers in it. So tempting. Maybe in the future I do that. However, I'm not there yet. I believe it has an 11 or 12 hour battery life. I don't know what intensity that's being used at though. So like if I'm making people dance at a party, like playing acoustic instruments and singing through it, like I feel like that's got to take a lot of juice out of the speaker. But low levels, Bluetooth, chilling out with your friends or at a party, I feel like it could last 11 or 12 hours. You don't need any tools to take out the battery. There's like little hand screws you can use here to flip up and then just twist it. I really like the handle. It's like super cush on it. It feels high quality. It claims to be water resistant or light splash resistant, so apparently if there's a brisk rain outside or something, it's not necessarily gonna break it at like a barbecue. If you wanna end up buying an EVerse 8 in the tote, please use my affiliate link because it does support this channel and I would greatly appreciate that. The link's also in the description for the tote and the speaker. And if you have any more questions about this speaker, please drop a comment below. Let me know if you dug this video, and make sure to check out the next where I compare the Bose S1 Pro Plus to the EVerse 8. Thanks so much for watching. Hit the like and subscribe if you have not yet, and have a beautiful day.